Hi there. Yeah, okay, we are going to work on the logo of currently working on the company logo, going to try some things out and let's just get into it. But first, first things first. Okay, let's go. Okay, here's the logo and we got some work to do. So got this down and I tried out to have a neck area. Let's see what this is. I think this is just chin. Yeah, it's just chin. We have to work on this chin real quick. I think this chin can look a little bit better. Trying to make this more like the chin of the cats. Normally it is not completely round. Trying to make it a little bit more rough, manly, whatever you want to call it. Pronounced. Maybe pronounced is a good description. Yeah, now we can still play with the size of the chin. I think overall this is a good idea. Maybe we should. The line thickness is not consistent. Needs to be more inwards here. Yeah, now the chin is a little bit beefier, a little bit more pronounced. Let's make a comparison. This chin before, this very round, very friendly, and now the chin. I don't know, it's just when I look at the cats and it's how they have a chin. Look at some cat reference photos. Now I have some cats right here. Okay, these don't seem to have a pronounced chin, so yeah. I think I'm off with that. Yeah, I'm off. When I look at my cats, they have a round chin, so that's not good. That's not how a chin goes. Going to correct that again. So this is actually round. But something is off if I go round. I'm not sure what. But something looked off. I think it's the distance between the chin area and the mouth is too big. If you look at the cat pictures, references, the chin area is approximately one mouth away, one nose away, but only the nose, without this area from the mouth. So we could fit this nose down here and the nose would end up here. So let's put the chin up. Looks a little bit close. I think that was too much. And the chin, with this cat, the chin ends up and the mouth is over here. I think we have the mouth, actually this part. The chin goes more to the side. We have our chin is too steep, so we need to change the angle. So this needs to go to this side, and then we need to correct our curves again. I think I overdid it a little bit. At least the lower part. The angle is not strong enough. Like, I feel like it should be like this. Then we have to adjust the rest of the vectors accordingly. Yeah, I think this is the right angle. This looks better. That was not what I wanted. Maybe we can just work with this like how it is right now and decrease the angle, increase it like this. I think that was at a pretty good point. Yeah, I think this this looks fine from the chin. Let's make a comparison from where we came from. This is where we came from. And you would say it's not a big change there, but it looks white, I would say. Looks more white than before. Okay. So the biggest challenge here is when we go small, like this small, you don't see anything. Yeah. So I think the preview of Adobe is a little weird, because when I look at the logo right here, I can pretty much see the logo at the top left and still recognize the logo, while in Adobe you can't really see that, so that's a little bit weird. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to the bathroom. Be right back. Let me take on my... I don't know, what is this? Blanket. My blanket. Real quick. Because, I don't know why I'm feeling cold. Actually, pretty normal in here, but I think it's... The air is moving from this room through the open door through the colder rooms, which makes cold air circulating inwards. Okay. But whatever. Let's go on. I think in comparison to the original cat, to this cat looks, I think it looks cooler because the eyes are not that squished. But yeah, I think this cat just looks cooler than this one. But there's a lot of logo things going on. Where pretty much had to stretch his face down, increase his eyesight to make pronounced features in the face. With the chin area, then we still have the neck area. So I tried out to oh, why is this not showing up? I tried to make a logo icon like this. I also tried it with the neck, but unfortunately this doesn't seem to work. Looks a little bit weird. Sure, it's not that bad. Especially if I would add a side hair here. Into Bergman. I think that the mouth will is. Let's just make a cut here and say the mouth is gone, because once you scroll down, it's you can't recognize the mouth when it's this small. And you will most likely never see the logo in its big form. Let's look as comparison. Into Mozilla Firefox logo. Oh, this isn't the best example. Here's one thing they did with the logo over time. They simplified it more and more, and people say they actually butchered it. Now it's orthographic 2D, while in the original this was a very 3D, three-dimensional logo. I think the 2005 version is the best one. And then they dialed down the details. Now I like the further details here, but then they go down and down and down until we end up at this logo type, which seems to be the current one. Yeah, and why is that? It was specifically designed for the PC back in 2004, and people had. We didn't have that many pixels, but what changed is this. We want to have logos for everything, multi-platform, multi-platform support. One logo that fits it all. And if you have a very detailed logo, once it's squished down, it has its disadvantages. I think this one, I always also saw this one. This one seems to did not make the cut. If you ask someone which one is the best logo over here, this one is clear. Oh, I would say this one is the best. This one looks a little bit too... I don't like the fox too much in this one. Fox looks like... it looks... something's off about this area right here, where they try to go into three-dimensional, but it looks like it's a low poly render. But okay, we have to get more back on track. Back on track. But one thing that seems to be allowed is to have a gradient in there, which I also want to have. I will go with the orange to mildly yellow gradient like this. Yeah, red orange to orange yellow. This is the colors that I'm going with, because I think what red alone looks like here in this quadratic cat. Red alone looks a little bit aggressive, and actually it's a little bit boring. It's just, I just like this. It reminds me of a sunset. Okay. So I still can go with the color inside of that black area here. It's also something that I can work with. So we could go like this and then give this a color. Except we can't see it right now. Or we can. This looks awful. This looks awful right now. Okay. Yeah, so I think this has to be black or white. It's probably going to be black. Because I need something to contrast the actual colors. And since I'm going for full colors, I shouldn't go with white, because with white you wouldn't have enough contrast on the bright colors. I'm going for bright colors, so black is going to contrast that and give you good pronunciations for the individual features. Okay, yeah. Well, no gradient. Yeah, this looks this looks way cooler. I also don't need the chin. I mean, you can't see the chin anyway. It just works without the chin. So that's a cool extra. And then there's something that I wanted to try out. The hair at this side, I think it would be better to keep it. So there's one thing that I wanted to try out is no chin, no outlines. I think this is really cool, but it's too small. Now get as big as you can, which is not very big. But what if I go to this size? Okay, so the ears are outside now. So we can pretty much cut the ears. Looks a bit too big. So this way I can get the eyes back to good form. Then the mouth has to be. There's not supposed to be a mouth. No chin. Chin doesn't match. Okay. Interesting. So this way it's really recognizable small, but I think the side here, that is final touch. Yeah, this is the final touch that we are missing. I think the side has the key to making this a good logo. It gets a little bit, it gets fuzzy once it's small. So that's a downer. But once you're at this size, where you can see the hair, it's recognizable. It also looks okay, or good, whatever you want to call it. If you go big. Oh damn, I move. So hard to not overthink a logo. You have to... I mean, there's a reason why people pay a lot of money for logo designs. Oh, very interesting. Let's go with blending. Color overlay, no, gradient overlay. And we can see, I think it's because the gradient is starting at the top area. Well, I think it's not looking that good. Yeah, the gradient doesn't make sense in this case anymore. And so we can just go with full coloring. Something is missing. Something is missing. So I'll work on. The circle. Well, I think this is going to the right direction. One option that we haven't tried out is to go with black overlay. No, that looks cheap. Doesn't work, fortunately. Just trying out things right now. Maybe outlines? I think the outlines are really cool on the hair. If you zoom in, like this is cool. If you can see it, yeah. If you have a circle, so this works. Well, if you have a circle, it works. If you don't have a circle, so that's why I'm going to keep the outlines. I don't like the eyes. There's something that I don't like about the eyes. I think it's... Is it the color? Is it even the color? We can just go for a yellow tone and decrease the opacity to go from orange to yellow. I can, with this slider, immediately see what different tones of yellow would look like. I would leave it like this. I think this was the tone before. I like this more. I actually like this. We have to go a little bit higher. Just bigger. Can go a bit bigger, like this. Go 2 times higher. Because now the upper face area would actually match size the stern, which is this in English. Forehead, yeah, forehead. Like, yeah, of course, like the forehead protector and some. Yeah. Okay. Try out the. Let's try out different things. Without the hair, looks too simple. Chin. Ears are pretty much obsolete right now. Outlines are obsolete. Mouth. What about the mouth? If I go with the mouth, I have to remove the hair, I feel. And without the hair, it's too simple. Yeah, this is too simple. But why? Why does this look cheap? I mean, why not? Look at the Spotify logo. I mean, this is as simple as you can go. It's very professional. This absolutely professional logo. I think it's a Soundwave. Not sure what exactly this is supposed to be, but it looks like a Soundwave. And just is very recognizable. I look at the Spotify logo and I immediately know, okay, this is Spotify. Doesn't work. I think it's something about the eyes. I want to try a color gradient on the eyes again. Color gradient. like this more. Don't know why. Don't know. This is cool. I like this. Let's just go for it. No reason. For no reason. Yeah, I like this for no reason. So this is probably the best I can go. I mean, I could try to change the nose color. I like this nose color for for no reason. For no reason, really. But let's try to have different nose colors. I think it's much better in red. Yeah, that's cooler. The red tone that is on there is already pretty good. No, I actually like the red tone that is on there. If it's small, it's recognizable. And if it's big, because of the color gradient, it looks kind of nice to me for now. So what I can do here is now I'm getting a little bit too familiar with the work that I've done, so I have to kind of try to forget the icon for a second. Close your eyes, look at it again. I think it looks good. So we can try it out in different environments. Save this as a PNG. I can see it here in the tray. Could we recognize this black on black? Yeah, I think. I really like it here in this preview. I got a feeling like there's some noise. It's weird. I mean, it looks more like a logo now. I think the nose needs some work first. The nose looks too simple. Okay. So I'm trying out something else with the nose. That is beaver? Make this big. So something's not working with the nose when it's big. Actually makes it look bad. I think this is the way. It's a little bit too soft. It's too soft right now. Let's work on that. It's interesting. Okay, it looks good on accident here. But I'm not sold. It looks really good, but I don't know why. Okay. I think it's two or three-dimensional yet, so we're going to turn that down. I like the white areas, but I don't like the blacks. A little bit too soft, I think. Now you could try to give this steps. Like this. This is steppy. Why would you do this? Okay. This way. This way it's supposed to look not that soft. So maybe we probably need to make a new contour and work on that. Okay. I tried to make some steps here and doesn't seem to work that well. But I had this. what I did there. Okay. I mean, what I want is pretty much have a lot of corners. So it would be like having lots of corners. You pretty much make 2 corners per area. Let's find that at the top where it actually is more important. And try to make this work somehow. That would be nice. And I think the amount of steps I can have inside of here is limited, which makes this actually not work. Because I would need a lot of more steps to make this look not three-dimensional, but more like drawing, where you have individual pen strokes, and with each stroke you would see some kind of you would see the individual strokes. That's why I'm trying to do this right here. But it looks like the amount of steps that I can make is limited, because if I click here, it's not making a new point inside of the graph, which is fairly disappointing for the year that we are in. I mean, I often say that based on the year that we are in, I think Adobe Photoshop is a little bit behind in technology. The options that I don't have an option here to make this look like a drawing, like strokes. What is this stroke? Okay, no thanks. I can try. To soften it up a bit. So the thing is, when it's small, it works like this. If it's big, it's not working, and without the effects, the nose looks too simple. But I think I have to be more simple with the overlay. This, for example. So this way it will look interesting when you are zooming in, but it won't change the overall aesthetic when zooming out. And going with the white here, I think that's just too strong. And defeating the purpose. Yeah, like I should try not to overdo it. But do not pronounce, just add a little bit so it doesn't look flat. And just like this. So that it looks good even if you are zoomed in. You're looking at it and it doesn't look too cheap. Okay. We could try this with the hair. I rather don't, but let's just try it. To go with the bevel. It's a bit weird, I can't see anything. Zoom in. Ah, there it is. I don't think that adds. No, that just adds. It doesn't add something important. Only makes it fuzzy. I think the outline is. What I don't like about the outline is that it is too smooth at the edges. So I think I'd rather go down with the outline. The outline is too thick. So let's decrease the outline size. Yeah, that looks much better. And let's compare two versions. And right now, we don't see much of a difference. Like, but I think the nose really looks better here. Because I think this nose is a little bit too simple. Like, adding that little bit of detail I mean, that's the only real change that we made, but I think this one is better. It's barely noticeable, so it's still simple. But if it's not there, you notice it for some reason. There's something really nice about this simpler type, but I think I'd go with this one. When it's small, I think this one is better. So this one is optimized for small size. This one is a little bit better in big size. I think I maybe make a compromise between those two and call it a day. So here with the outline I'm going to 9. Just 8. I think the only thing that bothers me is that the edge here goes soft. That's why I'm staying with 7. And here it's just half. What do we have on there? So now it's not noticeable at all. It was barely noticeable before, but it's better in this way. Okay. I'm going with this one now. Is this okay? Okay. So let's call it a day. I think their logo is working. And then we have this text. I think the text can stay like it is. No. I think the shadow, there's something shadow that I don't like. I think it's distance. More like that. Yeah, I have to optimize for this size. Overthinking it. I think the text has to be thick. It's already thick. Okay, there's Trajan Pro Bold. Yeah, bold looks a little bit better. And then let's save up. Logo only, and then let's make a new file. For this we are going to copy the logo with next we're going to copy the logo and add some text. So this way I want to have the logo and the text right next to it. Trying out different. Oh, let's just give it 2 twice. We have 2 twice here. So now we want to add this text layer. Can we add it? Yes, we can. And then now I edit it as a layer without the effects, which is not what I wanted, but it edited in between. But still, we don't get the effects, which is meh. So first one is like this. I can't imagine it without the effects, so let's copy the effects. Get them over. Doesn't work without them. Okay. So this is number 1. I think the shadow is to be bigger because I can't see it. This is also the size where I expected to be in. I think this is the default. Look at Spotify, what everybody does. Yeah, have the logo and then the text right next to it. So this is the default. I think we're going for this one. We're going for this one. They're not trying to have it over the head or underneath. Or should we? Oh, this is. Good question. It doesn't look bad, just red. I think the color gradient makes it easier to work with. Without the shadow, it's harder to read. The shadow is more like an outline, so that you can read the text. That's why I need to keep some kind of shadow or outline, or else we won't have enough contrast against backgrounds. Let's try out a background. And with this, you can just look how it looks in white. Okay, I guess. Let's just look at different backgrounds. Like this is how it's going to be on the website. Just works. Also works in black. Except that the logo is gone. I think I will give the logo some kind of gray. So let's go for black. Okay. Now you can read the text real good, but the logo is simplified. Too much. No. Let's just cancel that. Okay. Just keep it like this. I think that's cool. You can still see it in just black. Okay. Let's try out weird colors. Red. No, I'm not looking at how the composition is. Obviously, this is a bad composition. We wouldn't try to do this, but I'm just looking if the logo is readable in different environments. Yep. Okay, that goes. So I'm going to save this up now and make a PNG. Just like that. And now let's go for the other try. Just something that you can try out is the logo underneath. Doesn't look good at all. It doesn't work. But the logo above the logo. Here for some reason we lost the high gradient. Also don't think that this is going to look okay. And then there's one more thing that I want to try is having a logo over here. No. Okay. So these things actually quite nice just to know this will work, and that something is going to break inside of the eyes if the logo is placed more at the top, which is a little bit annoying. I'm a little bit surprised that this doesn't work. Like over here. And we have to fix the eyes again. Don't know why the gradient breaks in this case. I have an idea why, but I don't know exactly why. What? Oh, I cancelled it, I think. Why? But I don't know why. Did I press cancel? Am I... Okay. One more time. Or is it cancelling? Okay. I think I'm just unable to press buttons. I think this is... I think this will be necessary in certain cases to make a composition like that. I'm really disappointed that I think the eyes will be different now and probably can be noticeable. Which is disappointing, to say at least. What I like about this is the red in the eyes is stronger. And I actually like that, so let's change that up. In the original, yeah, I think that is much better. Because it's more pronounced. And then we... What the hell? Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Oh, in this case, seems like it... like we saved at the point where we shouldn't have saved. And let's copy these. Okay. Problem is that the style now is not correct. I need to try to match it manually, which is problematic at least. Because this means that the gradient in these eyes is not the exact same like in the other one. So if you look at this and this, the gradient is a little bit different. I think it's not noticeable right now. But it's not optimal. It's not what the optimal would be if it would always be exactly the same. But for that you would also need to have some kind of programmed dependency inside of the logo. Okay, so made some progress over here. Edit logo to be simplified. That is done. Add custom logo to timer preset window. Okay, go. Let's go. Let's go. So we want the logo to be above here, inside of the inspector. For that we need to add the logo to the resources first. So let's do that. And then I wanted to look up a code example, how we did it in the older project, to add the logo to the inspector. But we can go ahead and open up the script for the inspector. And what we want to do is, when we are at have the scroll view, that we first add the logo. Add logo. Yeah, that is the first thing that we wanted to do inside of the Grade Inspector GUI function. So like now here we see there's the older logo, CodeWithCat, and then we want to add the new logo. And I think the contrast between the two logos is quite big. It's interesting. I think in this side the logo is really cool. kind of miss it already. But one thing is that the mouth has to go. Fortunately, friendliness is not cool nowadays. Okay, so here's the inspector and we load in the logo somewhere. The code measure. Yeah, that is also where the logo should be. So let's try to find the code that adds the logo. Oh, it's just here. So first we get the we add in the logo, load it, make sure that the file name matches. Then we need to add the logo to the scroll view somehow. So I don't know what exactly it is. By label logo. Label. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, here it is a label. We need to have something else. Some image. Okay, there's nothing with image. Okay, look at documentation. Unity UI toolkit. Image, texture. Yes, visual element, logo. Okay, let's see how they do it inside the okay, they don't have an example. Should have an image component. Okay, let's see if this is sufficient or not. Oh yeah, it is, but the visual element is way too big. Not sure why. But it has... I'm not sure if it has a huge padding or what it is. I think it just has a lot of padding. Let's just set the padding to 0 and see if that is changing something. So now it has 0 padding at the bottom. It didn't change the distance between the logo and the inspector, which is weird. Because the image itself doesn't have any padding there. So that's odd. Maybe it's auto-generated for some reason. We have some kind of option for that. So look at the margin. It also didn't change anything. It's weird. Okay. Let's go and go in here. Pick element. Why is this so big? It says it has 0 padding, 0 margin. If you look at this, it's just the size of the container. I think this is 300, 500, but it is the container itself. So for some reason the image, I think the image got stretched. Can we look at the image itself? I think so. Let me try something out. If I save up the logo, but just change the size of the logo. So right now the logo is huge. See, the actual logo is this big. Let's squeeze it down to like, wow, that's really huge. Squeeze it down to what we actually need. And size glass. Let's actually save this up as huge and set this up as default one. And take a look. Yeah, that actually fixed it. I don't know what exactly was going on, but I think the logo was just that huge that it squeezed it down and added some boundaries. And I think the logo is still too big in here, so let's add some. I think it's margin that I want. No, padding. Oh. Let's just add padding. Okay, top and bottom padding. Get that. And look at the logo again. That added space. Okay, that is not what we want. Do that left and right. Yeah, that's much better. I still think the space, the top and bottom, is too much. So by doing this trick that we have right here, we can pretty much say, so this needs to be only maybe a third of the size. So let's go with, could go with 512. Let's try that out. So that's small. Let's just try it out. And we see now we can actually work with the padding left and right. We don't want to add too much. Do we want to maybe add more padding left and right? So it's squeezed down a little bit. Yeah, and that will be pretty much it for today. Now I could try to add more, but okay, why do I make a cut for now? Is because you get a little bit of, you get some kind of blindness once you work on your own art, that I right now need to take a break and look at it again at the next day. And yeah, I can oh, we still have something. We also want to add the logo to the Parallax Scroller, which is this one. This one. And this one doesn't have a custom editor, as far as I know. Hey Kleiner, wie geht's dir? Komm her. Yeah. So. Isn't he cute? Okay. So to add an inspector to the parallax transform, we need to add another script. An editor script. So let's just copy this one. Copy this class here and say parallax transform inspector. But I doesn't want to name it like that. Parallax transform inspector. Won't we name it? What the fuck? Okay. Auto change the name. That's weird. Oh, that's new. It actually is pretty useful. Okay. So how do we make this? Did we make this be the custom inspector for this? How does that work? Look into the code one more time. So this doesn't have a return value. Doesn't need create or cancel. Really? Actually, what the fuck am I doing? Need to copy this script. This script. I was working with the wrong script. Okay. Parallax. This is the actual script that I want to work with. And all I want to do is create a logo and the custom inspector. I think this might actually work already. Let's just look at it. And yeah, we already have the logo inside of here. That's pretty nice. Only needed to squish it down a little bit more. Like, let's double the padding left and right. Should give us a smaller logo look. Yeah. So I think we need to get down with this size even further. I'm not really sure. It looks like it's increasing the size of the logo for some reason. Okay. And with this one. I'm not sure if I want to go left. So let me try something out. Just looking what it looks like. I go to the left. It's not as good. Okay, and to the right. Let's go. But I think in the middle is best. Okay. Okay, that's too small. Yeah, that is about the size that I want to go. I think I still need to add some text at the bottom here, but or squeeze down the text. Something's bothering me. I'm not sure what. I think the text needs to be smaller or something. And something about the text, not the logo. Something about the text that I think. Okay, here I go, and I really say I need to look at this again at another day, but I make a cut here and just sleep over it, and then look at the logo and the components again, so I have a better distance from the work that I have done today. Because when you're working on your own stuff for some time, and after you're finished, you should always take a break and look at it again after one day to have build some better understanding and distance from your own work. Because I looked at this so much today that I have a different perspective on it. Yeah. So if I look at it tomorrow, I will. It will have a little bit of freshness to it. Yeah. It's hard to explain. So. But thank you for tuning in so far. Been doing 2 tasks today, and this is quite going okay. And I'll be back tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in, and have a nice day. Bye.